Hello, everybody. Buddy Webb, Midland, Texas. Yesterday, a friend told me that there was a project going on in front of the Midland Home Depot store right here. You see, they're digging. They got a shoring device right here, so they're going to dig real deep right here. Okay, this is to the west side of the road that crosses over where you can get back to the loop right in front of Home Depot. I live right behind the store back over here. Okay, but I want to show you today some map screens that I've saved in my research, and basically I divided it before and after they took the live tree out, and I'm going to show you what that means here in a minute. These are from screenshots from Google Earth. You can go back in time, so they're dated. Okay, and so the top two here, and I have descriptions, but basically the top two here, that's in 2008 before I moved here, and then this is 2009. And what I'm showing, look here, this deal here in the backyard. Okay, and it's a suspected tunnel entrance in the neighbor's backyard. It isn't there in '08. It is there in '09. And during this time frame in there is when the previous homeowner died. And so that's the question, if it had a connection, because I suspect the previous homeowner, Mike Lawhon, was murdered here and taken to Fort Worth the week before the 2000 oil show parties were going to start in the underground home that's in the backyard here. Okay. And then once I got shot in 2012, here, this is 2014. It's still there. Okay, it's been there all this time. Okay, but I started posting pictures of it on social media, and then it gets taken out. At the same time, a live tree here behind this, between Home Depot and the house, is also taken out. See, it's there and it's not there. So I'm going to show you some more pictures that's going to show you some of that same thing. First, we're going to get the oldest picture I got. This is a city map that I'd found, black and white, and I want to show you here. This is my house, okay? So this is the backyard. This is where the underground home's believed to be. See, it looked like a ditch is cut right here. Can you see it? And then I project it out, and it's going over here. And there's a telephone pole. That's the live tree that was taken out right there, okay? And then there's two side-by-side manholes in there. Of course, there's no suspected tunnel entrance in the neighbor's backyard at that picture. I projected it this way, and here on the corner of my house is some buried concrete blocks. It's real weird, right here on the corner. I'll show you. That's where it looks like it goes right in line with that. And then where that suspected tunnel entrance in the neighbor's backyard, if you draw a straight line, it would go over to there. You know, from them corner blocks on my house, the weird concrete blocks. Okay, this is in 2012. This is here. Let's do it again. I don't know why it closed. Okay, this is behind the Home Depot store, on the Home Depot side of the wall, and the two side-by-side manholes, and the lid was off for a couple of years. I believed it was used for human traffickers. These truckers would show up behind Home Depot 24/7. The store was closed. They stay for 30 minutes, leave. Had two store employees told me that prostitution was going on back there, and I believe this tunnel went over to my house, or at least the underground home in my backyard, and it was used for sex trafficking. You know. I'll show you in a minute. You know, once I started making videos of it, putting it on the internet, they pulled up there, pulled concrete, removed that live tree and all that. Okay, so I think there's been just cover up. Here's another old city map, okay? And this one's interesting. This is before I lived here, and it looks like they dug this area up right there, and there's something here right there in the backyard, okay? And so right across where's the live tree, here the suspected tunnel entrance is not there at the time. It looked like to me that the neighbor's truck was full of dirt. You know, I thought that was interesting, especially where they're digging going on over here. And then over here, see where they moved them concrete boards out there, and there's a big, huge pile of dirt over in this neighbor's yard in this area. And, you know, and so, you know, if you're tunnel building and basement building, you got to do something with that extra dirt, haul it off. Maybe it got hauled off over here. Okay. Let's do another one. Okay, here on this one, I think this is a Bing map, and you can see here, see where it's still open right there. It looks like maybe dirt right here, but here in the backyard, And I don't know if this is a dog trail or what, but that's kind of interesting where it's dug up there, you know. And let's see where we're at. That's the one we just looked at. Okay. That's where the tunnel, suspected tunnel entrance is still there. Okay. And the tree is back there showing that. This is where its underground home is believed to be. Okay. This is one of my oldest pictures I've used many times, and basically it's a 50,000 foot view here, and I want to show you over here. This is interesting. I think because I'm looking for, remember there's the road that goes over the draw right here in front of Home Depot, and that's where they're digging right there. And I wondered if this line right here projects right at where they're digging right there, if that's where they're digging, and it goes to that line right there, you know. Other thing I'm showing, this is Midland Drive, and them truckers, they'd come behind Target, come behind Home Depot, and here, and it was totally secluded. Nobody could see them. That's where I believe the sex trafficking is going on. And then here in my house, I've got people in the attic, and them truckers pull up, and I could hear them moving around, and I was 100% convinced they were going over, meeting them truckers, doing their deal, and coming back. And then the trucker drives off, and you know, but that don't really happen anymore after I've made, you know, 1 million, you know, views on videos and stuff. That stopped a long time ago. They poured concrete and all that. Okay. This map here, I was showing this house. Here's my house over here. Okay. And there's the suspected tunnel entrance. Here's the suspected tunnel coming from the Home Depot tunnel. But over here across the street, this is what I call the Conaway home. Conaway was a U.S. congressman. And he was senior U.S. congressman, and his brother-in-law lived in this house before I got here. Okay. And so I always wonder, is there a tunnel from this house, tunnel from this house, tunnel from that house? You know, there's only 9 homes in this cul-de-sac. I figure somebody that used to live in this cul-de-sac knows something. Okay. Here's a ditch map. Okay, that's what's showing in the from Google Earth, where there was a tunnel cut from here to my house. I just believe it. And it looks like there's also concrete here, so maybe into this house too, you know. And I was shot here from somebody under my home. Okay. Okay, and this right here is, and that's a better picture showing the parking lot. I think the people going to the oil show parties, they were parking in this parking lot. You know, I had people tell me, yeah, I drive by there late at night and the old parking lot be full of cars. And I think we were parking in this parking lot, going under here, coming back in through this tunnel right here, and here's one of the underground homes right here. You know, I think another one of the underground homes is over here in this lot, and then even another one over here near the Fairmont Park Church of Christ. So I think I know where 3 of them are, clues on that. But basically what I'm looking at, I think, where is that? Oh, well, okay, this is that center road of Home Depot where you drive down, but there's a crossing, there's a bridge crossing, and a stop sign goes across, and then Staples is over there and all that. Right next to that, Chuck E. Cheese and all that, that's where they're digging over there. You know, they're digging, it looks like if you projected that out, that's where they'd be digging. You know, like I showed you when we first looked at it. Okay. Let's look at that. Okay, now we're on the other side after the tree's taken out. See the tree's gone right here? And looking here, and this home right over here, I remember they took this fence out, 2 dump trucks full of dirt, and dumped it in the back of that backyard, you know. And that's odd, ain't it? You know, I got a video of it, posted it, and it got censored or deleted. You know, they didn't want me to post that in the public. Okay, this is a ground picture of the other side of the Home Depot wall, and the 2 side-by-side manholes there in the missing tree. Okay. This one from Google Maps, it shows the bunker in the backyard on the map screen. Okay, I've showed that many times. Can't see it on the satellite screen. This shows where they're pouring concrete. I took Homeland over there and poured, and then next thing I know, they're pouring concrete. Showed them all this. Conaway retires a week later. Remember, his brother-in-law used to live across the street. Okay. This is a truck pouring concrete that day. I'm going to close this out.